Welcome to Get Fact.
Hello.
Hello.
You alright? We've got a guest in the house today.
Who?
We've got Michelle.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm alright, a bit nervous, but...
A bit nervous coming in?
Right. Yeah, I've never done it before, so I'm like... what do
I
I
had to
do?
put Mike a bit close to you.
Right, it's me. Because I don't want to... I learned that it's meant
I know, yeah. Dan was the same, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He kept like wheeling
floating
himself
back,
backwards.
Yeah.
backwards
He was
and
almost in the
backwards.
next room. So, yeah. How are you? You good?
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Just been waiting to come out. I'm normally in bed at like 9 o'clock, so
Oh, yeah.
if I start to fall asleep, just...
Yeah.
Prod
Yeah.
Wake up.
So it was a little poke.
Yeah, I was saying to Stu, like, so you're the first female we've had in the podcast studio, as we call it. Was it a bit nerve-wracking coming
Very.
as a female? This is the type of thing that goes through my head. It's
I
like,
didn't know that.
as a male, it's kind of like, it's alright, go anywhere. But as a girl, it's kind of like a bit more
Just
scary.
coming in to speak scary. When it's dark. No,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I can't see in the dark properly. So
Yeah.
when I'm driving, it's already... But I know East Millward. Remember the
Yeah,
audience? I used to live here as a kid. So I remember it. But I was like coming down memory lane. I was like, oh my God, but I wish it was light. So
Yeah.
I could see it properly. But
Because you lived
Yeah.
in Speak, didn't you?
yeah,
For a bit.
till I was about 7 or 8.
Right.
But I remember loads about it. And then I went to school, secondary school, yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Moved to Hunts Cross and I chose Speak Comp.
Where's that?
It's gone. It's well gone.
Is it gone? What, did you knock it down like, oh?
Yeah.
Right.
They've got no secondary schools now, have they? Is this mine, by the way?
Yeah, that's yours, yeah. You got a water there as well, but
I've brought one.
you brought one as well, yeah. You have to get drinking.
I'll have that one.
You have to. So, how was your journey today, Stu?
It was alright, yeah.
Did you cooking tea?
I cooked tea today, yeah. I apologise if you can smell any salmon.
Is that what you're cooking?
I did salmon.
I've never had salmon. Is it hard to cook salmon? Or?
No, dead easy. I was going to do a salmon Wellington,
Right?
but I did it without the wellies.
That seems horrible.
Salmon Wellington, no, it's basically it's just salmon with like a spinach sort of bed on it,
Yeah.
and you put it in like a puff pastry roll.
So
and
say it's
cook
in
it.
pastry, isn't it?
Yeah, but we
Right.
did it without the pastry, so we did it without the wellies.
Okay.
I do mine in the air fryer now, you know.
Air fryer.
Oh,
So-
air fry. We're
so
getting one
easy.
tomorrow. Are they good?
So easy.
Yeah, brilliant. You put anything in them.
Have you got one?
Yeah.
Which one have you got?
Where did we get ours from? Costco.
Ours is Costco, the double one.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
It's Boss.
Ninja.
No,
No.
it's not a ninja. It's as
we've got a
good as. It's
Right.
as good as.
We've got a
And a
Ninja
lot
tomorrow. I
cheaper.
need to pick it up tomorrow. Can't wait.
Oh, they're brilliant.
Boss.
Absolutely brilliant.
I'm only getting it so I can do boiled eggs. Apparently you can do a really good boiled egg in it.
Yeah.
I've not tried eggs.
Have you not?
You can do anything. Basically, whatever you can do in an oven, you can do in them.
And they're easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit of a numpty when it comes to food.
No,
So,
not that easy.
Right. Brilliant. So are you stick to the comedy scene yourself?
I want to.
You
But
want
it's
to?
just having the time to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone else who's doing it seems to have loads of free time.
do,
And
don't
I'm
they?
like,
Smashing it.
oh, and I think, do you know what I was thinking the other day though? Because I've left it so long,
Yeah,
it's going
yeah.
to feel like the first time again.
Yeah, but I suppose it helps if you want to do a new set. But
I
if
think
you
I'd
want to
have
do, if you want to
the
stick
same
this
one again and again, just so I got confidence and then
right?
try something new. There's bits I'd take out and bits I'd put in,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
wouldn't do a whole new.
See, I said to Mick last time, I want to scrap mine completely and start fresh because I felt like all that training and that, when we finally did it on stage, it kind of felt like a full stop to me. Kind of like I've done it.
Yeah.
That set in particular, because we've done it that many times. I felt a bit bored doing it on stage that day.
True, yeah.
So I just wanted to do something completely fresh.
So have you been still writing material?
No, I haven't touched it. I was all that keen and I was all like, yeah, I'm going to do it and I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
And then, because we weren't meeting up and stuff, and
Yeah.
the group even's gone quieter, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
And then Christmas, and it was like, I'll do it in the new year.
Yeah.
I'll go back and do it.
Yeah, do
and
it.
I will, because
There's-
the buzz off it
Yeah,
was
you was brilliant.
unreal. It was unreal. So, because I was dead nervous, and then I just went out and went, right, okay.
Yeah.
And regardless of being funny, I loved being on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's...
When I got put in your group and Liam's group, I thought, oh, this is bullshit, this. I've been put in with two murderers.
I know, well, I
You
didn't
two
want
were
to go
brilliant,
after...
wasn't it?
Liam was unreal, wasn't he?
Oh, it was, yeah. Was he first or was it
He
you?
was first, no, Liam was first.
Yeah, he smashed it there.
He
First
was
one.
funny.
And then everyone was like, I have go after that.
Like, I remember turning to you and going,
I know, yeah.
why me now? Is he messing? But
Yeah, you smashed it yourself, didn't you?
Yeah,
That
and
nerves.
do you know what? One of the best things I've ever done.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was
Hands
good,
down,
like.
the feeling of it. And then afterwards, people were coming over to going, that was funny, that, you know, you need to carry... And I was like that, going, I've got fans. Kept going in the toilet and all these girls are coming over going, it's you, you were funny,
Yeah,
you were funny. And I was
it is
like,
weird, isn't it?
I kept going, Graham's going to the toilet again.
I feel like a celebrity. Yeah.
Toilet celebrity.
See, when I went to the toilet, he, I was on a piss. Some guy seen me and said, "Oh, you got bigger balls than me." I was like, "Stop fucking looking." Do you know what I mean? Bit of an awkward talk when you're having a piss outside of them.
I didn't half enjoy it. I'd love to do it again, but I know the audience won't be as kind.
Yeah, it depends where you go, doesn't it? If like hot water comedy, apparently that's nice now, the crowd, but that frog and bucket seems hard, doesn't it?
Sounds horrible.
It does, doesn't it? Have you heard of that one?
No.
So a few of
It's in
them
Manchester somewhere.
have gone onto it, right? And if for some reason the crowd don't like your set, they vote you off the stage basically, and they do a big gong halfway through your set, and that means you have to go off.
Nice.
So it's brutal.
That'd
I
be
mean, I'd
nervy.
kill my confidence completely.
Yeah.
Halfway through your set, they gong you off. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I think you've
done.
just got to have this weird confidence, haven't you, to do it?
Ali's just
something.
got loads of confidence, hasn't she, Ali? She just...
Yeah. She's loving it. She's got loads of free time now, Ali. I said this to her. She's got loads more time.
Yeah.
So she can go and do, and she's got no kids or nothing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
like keep it in the house of a night.
Freedom.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
good,
what
doesn't
it's
it?
called.
Sounds
That's
good.
the word I was looking for.
What, freedom? Yeah, you don't know that as a parent, do you? That
No,
word.
no, you don't have that
You
when you
start
get kids.
losing that word in you.
As soon as a kid comes along, that's it.
How many kids have you got?
3.
3. How many have you got, Stu?
2.
I've got 2.
Well, I've got 2 and a stepson.
I didn't know about your stepson. How old's he?
He's 21.
Was he?
Yeah.
Bigger than you?
No, I'm still a little
Intimidated.
bit, I'm still a little bit taller than him. So I'm all right there.
Just have to be careful he doesn't become a juice head and you'll be like, okay, stepson. Sorry. Become bigger than you.
I don't think I have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Well, not yet anyway.
Did you get up to much at Christmas?
I went to Centre Parks.
Oh, did you?
Nice.
I was wanting to go there.
Oh,
No, I know, I've never been.
I mean, we love it anyway. It's gorgeous and it's in the woods. And when you go,
Yeah.
you can take your car in for like a couple of hours, unpack, and then your car has to go off site.
Is that 'cause of
So we get
pollution?
bikes. No, just
At the car,
there's
or-
bikes everywhere. You rent bikes off them. So
Right.
you're just cycling around. The kids are dead safe. You're dead safe. No, there's the very few cars. It's like the Rangers or whatever they are.
Yeah.
We were there for Christmas Day again. And so we were like swimming and playing badminton and everything you don't do Christmas Day when you're at home. And
It's
that's
mad,
why
that,
we
innit?
like it.
So is it heated up inside there? It's like a big dome, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's-
so that's just the swimming pool.
What
So
is-
it's a bit like, have you been to Blackpool Pleasureland?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like
Right.
big massive bats with slides and there's it depends on which one you go. There's a cafe in it, a Starbucks and all
Right.
kinds of stuff. It's gorgeous.
So where do you
expensive.
stop? Is it like little huts inside it or
No,
something?
it's like a
that?
proper lodge. So you've got a dishwasher and
Have
everything in
you?
it. Yeah.
It's mad,
They used
that.
to be dead smart when we first started going. They were dead modern. And they're just older now, but they've remodernised some of them.
Yeah.
But there's like tree houses there. Like
Right.
$6,000 for a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, we don't stay in them. We look at them and go, wow, look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah. They're nice to look at.
But the lodges that we have are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'll show you photos later.
Is it expensive or?
For Christmas for 4 nights was $1,700.
It's
But,
expensive, isn't it?
but we love it that much. That's our holiday
Yeah,
Well, I
for,
suppose
for
if
the
you're
winter.
loving it, then it's probably worth
Yeah.
it. Then, isn't it? What you're getting out of it.
Everyone says it's so expensive. Normally, we've gone when the kids are in school. It's
Yeah.
a lot cheaper.
Right. It makes
But-
sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you've got
Christmas
kids,
is-
it's like,
Plus, I mean,
I do nothing because of you.
I know.
it shouldn't be like that anyway. Because if you want to go away in the school half terms or whatever,
Yeah.
they always hike the prices up for
Yeah,
everything.
it's ridiculous, isn't
It's
it?
stupid.
It is stupid. You went to Lapland, didn't you, for Christmas?
I went to Lapland, UK. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that the one in London?
yeah.
Is it any good?
It's, you know what, it is for the kids. It is a really magical thing. We had a bit of a mishap last year when we went, but apart from that, for the kids, it's a
Yeah.
magical thing. Basically, the idea is you turn up at this magical tree, and then you go through a portal to Lapland.
Oh, wow.
That's the idea behind it, and you go and see all the elves working, and you go to see Mother Christmas and
Oh.
stuff like that. And then, but the problem was when we eventually got to see Santa. I think we've complained about it, He started because it was around the time of my daughter's 7th birthday, so they call it a life day there, or acorn day or something like that.
Yeah. Well, there's acorns on there. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're born from acorns.
Yeah, the elves
are born from acorns. So they celebrate Acorn Day. So they're always Happy Acorn Day to you. So they were singing Happy Acorn Day to her. But where you'd go, happy birthday, dear. Her name's Emily. You went, happy birthday, dear. I'll. Happy birthday to you. And I think we were like, he's just said her name wrong.
Absolutely horrible line.
Paid all that money for that.
Yeah. I know, yeah. The only bit he needed to remember that as well. Isn't it?
The main bit, isn't it? What's the
Yeah,
kid's
it
name?
is.
Because we know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, I'll get on to some topics. Huh?
Go on then.
Did you ever hear about the dog in France that used to be saving kids all the time
Nope.
from drowning? Well, apparently there was a dog that kept pushing them in, the kids. But then he was dragging them back out the water because it was getting fed treats.
Nice.
So he was purposely pushing kids in the water to save them.
Wow.
In France, that was in
true?
1908 in Paris. Yeah. It's mad, that, isn't it? What a dog can learn.
Good
so,
boy.
So he did it once. He must have saved the kid once.
Got a treat.
Got a big piece of meat for it and thought, I can make some out of this.
Winner.
Started pushing kids in water.
I want some here.
Man's best friend, is it? Not a kid's best friend. Trying to drain him. Did you see the
I was like
Epstein?
Bertie when I came into yours before.
I know, he tried to push you over.
Yeah.
Seen the Epstein Allen thing that's going on?
Yeah, I don't really follow the news, so what's going on with this?
I don't watch the news at all. It's far dead depressing and dead. I don't need to know.
It
But
can be depressing, can't it?
there's nothing ever good on it.
Yeah,
But
that
anyway,
is-
go on.
Not at the minute, anyway. That Epstein Island, you know people that's come out? That's been on the
So
island.
what is
I've
Epstein
never-
Island? Is it an actual island?
So it's Epstein Island is, a big island that guy Epstein owned, and he got killed in jail. He says
Yeah.
that he hung himself, but he didn't. He,
He
got
was
killed
killed.
off. Yeah. Well, there was loads of people that went to that island. Such as like, I've got a list
Prince
of people
Andrew.
here. Prince Andrew was one of them, yeah.
Didn't Thingo,
And then,
wasn't
Donald
Thingo
Trump
just come
was,
out of seeing that?
Cameron Diaz. was
Sure.
on- yeah, Cameron Diaz went to it.
The one in the wheelchair?
Yeah, the one at wheelchair.
Isn't it?
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking, yeah.
'Cause
He
There's
must have paid
loads of
some,
jokes out there.
I was going to
about
say
there
there's
is, yeah.
loads of funny ones about him on a stair lift and stuff.
There's a few that David Copperfield making girls disappear. There was loads. Leonardo DiCaprio, Stephen Hawking, Michael Jackson, Kevin Spacey. There's no surprise
I
there
was
with
going
Kevin
to say,
Spacey.
yeah.
Is there?
No.
A bit of a weirdo him. But it's like Bruce Willis. That's one that shot me.
Wow.
Well,
But he's not talking, is he?
no, he's not.
Shouldn't say that. It's an illness. Have you heard that? Shaq.
Yep.
You know the big basketball player.
Yep.
Well, when he goes to zoos, apparently gorillas think they're one of him. I was there's a video of him
Be
explaining it.
careful with this.
No, honestly, he said it himself.
I love that.
He said it himself. He's every time he goes to zoos, apparently the gorillas think that he's going to take their missus,
Right.
and they act all weird around him. There's a video of him ringing up the zoo to ask what they do to prove that that's what they do.
Right.
It's mad, that. I wonder why. Even the gorillas are racist. Have you seen that homeless man where a load of rats was under him
No.
in New York? That's horrible. I'll show you a video now.
He's what?
Look at this. Homeless man. Oh, it's when they lift that blanket off him.
You can see the move.
Look at that. Must be the Pied Piper him or something, eh?
Maybe they're just all his pets
Apparently they were staying under him for warmth.
for warmth. Yeah.
Probably keeping him
That's
warm, aren't
weird,
they?
isn't it?
That's white rats. Scared of them.
I don't like being
It'd be
homeless.
stinky. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be horrible. That'd be horrible.
Ew.
Only thing to keep you warm is rats. That's minging there. Have you seen the post office scandal thing from ages ago?
Yeah.
I've heard about this, yeah.
To talk about that. So what do you know about it?
That a lot of people were in trouble,
Yeah.
jailed, because of a computer glitch.
One killed themselves, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched the show about it?
I've not seen the TV show yet.
Mr. Bates.
Mr. Bates.
First to the post office or
I
something.
started watching it, but you'd have to stream it on ITV and we can't bear adverts.
It's annoying, isn't it?
And it was like, show 15 minutes, 20 minutes of adverts, and I was like, I can't. I'm
Yeah.
going to have to pay the £5 to ITV to have no adverts.
It is annoying, but so, isn't it? Just kill it
People
for
have
you.
been talking about it, and it's dead sad. I see in a bit where they put the computer, she puts the computer on,
Yeah.
and it says she chose £2,000
Oh,
and she
yeah.
taps it up. And then she rings up and she goes, press something, and it goes to 4,000, and she's like, oh, that's your problem.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much says it's on your head, you have to pay it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Terrible. So a lot of people should be called to answer for that
Yeah, definitely.
and jailed themselves because innocent people went to jail and that's wrong.
Yeah, yeah. That little old man, why did he send him to jail? So actually, and then that one that he said that killed himself. You see how he killed himself?
I haven't seen that bit now.
Oh, I don't know.
No, go on, that's fine. I probably won't watch it.
Well, all right. Walked in front of a bus.
Wow.
Killing himself. That's bloody desperate times,
That's
isn't it?
terrible.
Christ.
That's terrible.
And some of them got like 300 odd grand in debt from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's the shame as well, though, isn't it? It's not just being accused. It's the post office was very much part of the community
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
especially the ones in like Landudno and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's the shame of people thinking that you've done it.
Yeah, all the
As
street
well,
was saying
imagine
there was
carrying
fees
that.
Yeah,
and stuff.
a lot of people
Yeah.
lost friends as well
Yeah.
because they thought,
They
well,
thought
you're
they'd
a
done
criminal, you've robbed from, and they haven't. It wasn't their fault at all.
And they all got told it was just them that was having that issue.
Yeah.
So it was on their head,
Yeah.
but there's loads of them.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're getting some money back, but have you seen how much they're getting?
No.
75 grand each.
That it?
That's nothing, is it? Not when some of them's been to jail, some of them's had 300 odd
Yeah,
grand put on their head.
Lost however many years of life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lost a shop,
Just for
lost his
75
house.
grand.
It's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then that's was it the King's Business, the post office, is it?
Well, it's
Royal
the
family, innit?
royal family, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So I also got told that, the postmen, they're the only people that can drive through red lights apart from the police and that.
Right, okay.
Because it's the Royal Mail, apparently. I didn't know that. It's weird, isn't it?
Strange.
Considering they can do that, your posts are always late.
I know. Yeah,
Maybe you
yeah.
don't know.
I know. Maybe they don't know. Yeah, I'll let them know.
Yeah, don't tell these yet.
Yeah.
Stuck at red lights like that.
You know, he was talking about you got your air fryer from Costco.
Yeah.
Before. You know what else they sell at Costco?
What?
Gold bars.
Do they?
Apparently, you can buy gold bars from Costco.
Okay.
That's weird, isn't it?
How much
Because
are they?
apparently, don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to price so it'd be expensive, wouldn't it? Apparently, the price hike's going up in gold, so they're selling gold bars so you can make a profit in the future from it. So, it'd be about grand,
What's
wouldn't it?
that? Chicken nuggets, chips,
Gold
gold
nuggets.
bar,
An air fryer.
No, yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
There's some great
Who's
TVs,
scanning
isn't
that
there?
free? Have they?
Yeah, yeah.
I've not actually been to Costco for a long time. Last time I went, it looked overpriced. Everything was like really expensive.
It depends what you want.
The cake.
It's like anyway. Yeah.
That's the only thing that's cheap in it. No, the cakes.
The cakes.
Cakes.
They're massive,
Oh,
aren't they?
beautiful cakes from
They're proper big. You can't eat much though. They're huge and you have a slicer. Curled over. Feels sick. Yeah, bad. What do you think about parking fines in Liverpool? Do you think they should exist?
everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah, do you think they should exist? Parking fines.
Depends. Depends where you're going to park. Well, where you want to park. If you're parking on like a bus stop or a taxi rank, then yeah, I can kind of get it.
Well, apparently there's been 125,718 parking fines this year in Liverpool alone.
Jesus.
That last year, you mean?
Yeah, last year. I know this year, Christ.
gonna say.
Yeah, this year
This last
already.
week.
Jesus. Yeah, last year, 2023. So, what's that, like 60 quid a fine? Times
Something
that
like
by
that.
125,000 times 60.
Is that just council ones though?
Not sure.
Because you have them park and eye ones as well, don't you? That you
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
they're
have to
horrible,
pay.
them. You don't have to pay them?
I never.
She's
And
racking
I've
up a
never
bill.
come back. No, we parked in the Premier Inn in St Helens.
Yeah.
Is it the Premier Inn? No, that I can't remember. There's a pub anyway, and I just ignored it,
Yeah.
and it never come back.
You're going to come along and your race will be gone soon. Wheeled it off.
Oh, never.
Damn. Did he still do that? Like, just take care of you if you're in a lot of debt?
Yeah.
Like,
Only if the car's worth what the debt. If the debt.
I've never understood how that works. So it's like, does you have to go to court and then you don't pay at court still, and then that's when it goes to
Yeah,
bailiffs
it goes
or
to the
what?
bailiffs then. But if I was in 8 grand's worth of debt,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't really cover it.
You can have it for 8 grand.
Take it. Nah, don't. It's not going to do anything. That it's not even scratch it.
Yeah. Because what do they base the prices on? So if they come in and say TV, like what?
Well, the
They
phone.
could just say anything, couldn't they? It's
there's-
100 quid that. No, it's not.
I think there is a level of what did they call it?
Like a value per thing.
Yeah, they have to phone somewhere and check the value.
So would they ring like a cash converters or something? So
I was
how
gonna
much
say,
would
it
you
must
give
be
me?
them
Yeah,
prices,
that type
mustn't
of
it,
thing.
like?
Yeah. How much would you give me for a
I
teller?
don't know who they phone, but they have to phone someone and say, look, it's a Toshiba TV, 55
Is it
inch.
4K?
And then someone will say, well, it's
Has it got remote? And all
It's
that,
not going
yeah.
to be worth what it's worth, though, is it?
That's what I mean.
Do you
So you're going to
mean?
lose so much.
Yeah.
You're better off paying it something. Yeah, so that I've always been scared of that, like, whatever getting loads of debt when I was younger, because I was getting myself in loads of debt when I was younger.
I was.
I think everyone did.
Yeah, it was too easy, wasn't
It
it?
was. You can make sure, like, I've got no job yet, but these will loan me some money.
Yeah.
I'll sort it in the future.
Yeah.
Then you end up with loads of debt when you're older.
Yeah.
And shit credit score.
Yeah.
How's your credit score? Is it good?
I
or-
think it's okay.
Is it all right?
I mean, I was bad at one point. Got into debt. I had to work myself out with debt. And I knew when my credit score was rising up because I started getting letters from credit card
Oh,
companies.
did ya?
Would you like a credit card?
Really?
I get an email a day off a credit card company.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Right. Man says yours is okay for your area, which doesn't say much, does it? To speak. I feel like I should be doing better.
That's just because you work.
I know, yeah. I'm going to get shanked in speak, me.
I
Huh?
know. Same.
Where does he live? Oh yeah, a woman was virtually raped on the metaverse by 4 males and says it was like being raped in real life. Couldn't she just take the headset off?
The metaverse.
What's this? Is this like
Sort of, you know, in VR headsets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she had one of them on and she was raped by 4 men on it. But what, can she not just take the headset off?
I would have thought so.
Yeah. You go, this isn't real.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I know they say, like, during rape sometimes women freeze up, but that's like virtual. You know, you take it off.
Yeah.
That's weird, that, isn't it?
So she made a complaint about that, or?
Oh, yeah, big time. It's gone to all
What?
papers and everything. She says she's been left with trauma and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure she
Yeah,
has.
she's looking for a claim, isn't she?
Yeah.
One of the virtual men said she loved it. What game is she playing? Bloody
I didn't
hell.
know you could do that in
I
games.
didn't. That's weird.
But then, I'm not a gamer, so I wouldn't know.
You're not.
No.
Go on.
Pac-Man's my limit.
It is, yeah. You
So
play games
Pac-Man?
yourself?
No.
No. Nothing.
My son does, I don't get it. I think we were talking about this the other day, they're too hard. Years ago, it was just a little controller and you knew exactly what to do. Now, you only have to do, like, tap them, don't they? And you do that everywhere. And I'm like, no, it's not for me.
Be honest with that. Yeah. So you're a bit of a gym head yourself, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. How often do you go?
every day.
Every day. Very long.
It depends. Sometimes I'll go twice because I do weights of a day.
Yeah.
And I go to a class of an 8.
That is some dedication.
The
That.
class is more like for my head, for my mind, keeps
Right.
my head going. And the weights is to keep me younger.
You're not tired.
Younger. Yeah, but I'm in bed at 9 o'clock. So that's why.
Bloody hell. Did you do a lot of running then? Or-
I don't run.
You don't run?
No.
Right.
Do
That's what I
I
would-
do a lot of cardio, but I don't run.
Right. What's the reason behind that? You just not like
Can't
it?
do
or-
it. Crap at it. It's dead hard. I get out of breath. I'll run as a warm up.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
can only do a mile and then that's it. I had to run in Centre Parks.
Right.
Because the gym was rubbish. And it was horrible. Horrible. Hated it.
So you just do the weights then?
I do weights in the morning. So I go to like a gym with machines in the morning. And then overnight I go to a boxing gym. And that's like a class where you box and do different exercise and stuff. But that's like a social thing.
Yeah.
We have a laugh in there. The music's dead loud.
Like boxercise?
Yeah, it's a similar thing, but we have bags. There's loads of bags, like 60 bags hanging in the room. And the daytime is literally just to get strong and
We'll have to
stay young.
sack the comedy off and go for Miss Universe.
Start injecting and all that. Get all butch. That's some dedication, that though. Are you at the stage where you enjoy it then?
I love it.
You love it?
It's the stage where I can't not go.
Oh, right.
But I've done it for years. It's just part of of what I do. And if I don't go,
Yeah.
I feel
You
a difference.
bad.
I feel horrible.
Yeah. I'm at the stage where I can't be arsed going.
I don't know what my motivation is. Just zilch at the moment. I do need to do something, but I've just got no motivation.
It's hard work, innit? Like I said, it's totally opposite with us. It's like, we can't be arsed. And she's like, I can't be arsed not going.
Yeah, it's once you get that habit though,
Yeah.
it's harder to not go than to go. Do you get what I mean?
It
becomes the reverse of what you're doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you feel like shit for it day as well, don't you? Like, if you've not been. I did get to a stage at one point where I was working out daily, and it did feel good eventually. But then I slipped and started eating shite food. I had a week off, and then I never went back to it then. And it's a rocky slope, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I look at me, I can't be arsed going to gym ever.
No.
I built a gym at one point, didn't I? In my shed.
The tyre around my waist is starting to get a bit bigger.
That's Christmas dinner though, isn't it? It's alright, it's off Christmas fast.
No, this was just not doing anything, just sitting in your ass all day.
Just not running or anything.
Yeah.
So do you not work out anymore then, Stu? No.
No. I need to. And I know I really do need to. I need to do something, but I've just got no motivation.
What would you do? Go to gym or just go for a run?
I go to the gym. I
Would you?
don't like running.
Oh, you same?
No, I'm when I was younger, I was a sprinter. I can only sprint. I can't run for miles or whatever.
I'm saying.
I just can't
Get
do
tired.
that.
That easy.
I'm a sprinter. So every time I do go for a run with someone, I sprint off.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to run slow.
Sprint off.
Then
I
you're
was-
knackered then, aren't you?
Yeah. So then by the time they've caught up with me, they're running past me and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I'm a sprinter.
See, I've always been like a 100-metre sprinter type person.
Yeah,
and I did that at school.
Well, that's what I
in high
did.
School.
I did it for me club and for Cheshire.
Yeah.
And no, I can't run slow.
But isn't it a thing though? You're either a sprinter or a long
Yeah.
distance.
Oh,
It's
is
to do
there?
with it's to do with. I can't remember now. There's things I can't remember what they're called. I'll think of it in a minute. And it's short and long, and it depends on how they tick and
Right.
work or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
natural,
I'm a sprinter.
physical.
I didn't know that.
I'm not a distance runner at all.
Right, I might just class myself as a sprinter then.
Yeah,
'Cause I didn't know that. Either that or laser. One or two. But yeah, in high school, I used to think I was fast and do 100-metre sprint. But then it came to, the school running thing.
Yeah.
What's it called that?
Cross
Sports
country.
day.
Yeah, cross-country type.
Oh,
It's sports
sports
day,
day.
yeah, sports day, yeah. And we went to one of the proper running stadium things. I thought, yeah, I'll put myself down for 100-metre. When I went to running line, I'm like 4 foot tall. Everyone else was 6 foot. I was like, what's going on here? And then he shot off. I was gone. I came dead last. I thought it was fast, mate. Got little legs.
I loved it when I first was my first proper racing track.
You did?
Loved it, yeah.
Well, was it that like red tarmac stuff?
Yeah.
That
No,
was-
it was like a gravel. It was a gravel track.
Right.
But I'd been running spikes on.
Did you go all out with spikes and that?
Yeah.
With tiptoes?
Well, I had different spikes to go in. You can unscrew them and put a
Yeah.
longer spike because it's a gravel track. You put a longer spike in,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was all prepared.
Right.
I loved it.
What gym gear do you use that you feel a bit melty wearing? Do you wear anything?
What do you mean?
Like weight belts and all that, or
I don't have
sweatbands,
belts.
or nothing like that? No.
Now and then I'll put gloves on because I get
Is that on the
those
weights?
things, yeah.
Did you?
Wait.
You don't.
Because the air you get,
They do, yeah.
they've gone quite hard at the minute. But if I don't go for a week or so, they'll hurt.
Right.
So you don't go looking like one of the kids from Fame.
Oh yeah.
I like my gym kit. I like to have nice gym kit and it's
Yeah.
matching and stuff like that. But
Did you have fluorescent leg warmers and stuff?
yeah.
sweatbands. Although they're coming back out again now, the sweatbands. You'll see people wearing them.
They're coming back.
Yeah.
Oh god. That tennis players. Yeah.
Jane Fonda.
Yeah. Have you got anything planned for the weekend? Next weekend. Not this weekend.
Don't think I have. I don't plan that far ahead.
You don't.
And I was thinking that was still in the weekend.
Yeah. Well, you got nothing planned, no?
No, I don't plan that far
You
ahead.
have you coming on here?
Well, yeah, apart
Lying
from being on here.
Talk to Sarah Heim again.
Sarah Hine.
We need to get some more actors on that, don't we?
Do.
I'm being asked to want some biscuits. Want some biscuits? No, don't.
I wouldn't mind.
You mind a biscuit? You got some things there. You
Oh,
got some
say no.
Oh, it's got treats.
Are these your Christmas chocolates still?
I can't remember. I think I bought them myself them once. Did you eat yours?
Yeah, I bet, man. Have you Space Invader gummies as well?
All right. Oh, was there?
They're nice.
All right. Back to the gym anyway. You know why you got gym all the time? Then?
So do you have about the gym now? I mean,
That's what I was going to say.
Chocolate.
I was going to say, do you have a strict diet or
No.
you're not bothered?
I love chocolate. I love crisp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I'll limit it. But then this weekend there's just been do whatever you want.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not strict. I should be, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It's enough to go to the gym for now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be miserable as well.
Right.
But I do make sure through the day I'm dead good. It's the night time, you know, when you sit down, you put the telly on.
Yeah.
And I only watch telly for like half an hour. But within that time, I can consume a lot of treats. So
can I.
I've tried. I'm thinking
While he's jumping away.
the alternative is to not watch telly.
Right. Do you drink a lot or?
Alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
See, that's my enemy though. So if I want to work out, I'll have a beer. Because you can't do both. If you have a beer, you can't run then, can you?
No. And you feel
throw up.
crap the next day.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go. No, I haven't drank since Mother's Day last year.
I mean, I'm doing dry January, so normally I'll be having a beer now.
I have a dry year. I don't very rarely drink.
You know?
No.
Just an IPA on Christmas.
I'd be IPA at Christmas.
Yeah.
Went out with a few from work. Had a couple of drinks then. That was about it really. I have the odd can now and again. Every
I need to
6
stop
months.
drinking, to be honest. That's why I got a belly, like beer belly, because I just drunk too much.
Mine's just chocolate belly.
Really?
Yeah.
Chocolate. Do you want to do some Chat GPT news?
We can do, yeah.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
A woman with 2 wombs gave birth twice in 2 days, delivering a healthy boy and a girl. Peruvian drug dealers were taken down by a police squad dressed as Santa Claus, who raided their hideout with guns and axes. Scientists made VR goggles for mice so they can feel what it is like to be attacked by a bird, as part of a study on a fear and anxiety. A biblical plague of frogs, toads and tadpoles caused a multi-car pile-up on a highway in Australia after heavy rain triggered a mass migration. That's all for Chat GPT. Over to you, Stu.
I'm nice and warm now.
It's warm now, isn't it? Yeah. So is there anyone to talk about?
Take from the top.
What?
Just having
2 wombs, one.
2 wombs, that's weird,
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
I'll have to search them up because I've got no more information on these ones.
I actually met a woman last year who had 2 babies at the same time, but they weren't counted as twins. And I'm wondering if that's... Apparently she got pregnant
Kelsey
and then
Hatcher,
got
this.
pregnant again.
Well,
But so they were born on the same day, but they weren't twins.
that's,
And I was
that's
like, I
weird,
didn't
isn't
even
it?
know that was a thing. And she was like, yeah.
That's weird.
yeah, weird, that, isn't it?
Woman gives birth twice in 2 days due to unprecedented pregnancy. Here are the details. A woman with a rare form of medical condition has given birth 2 times over 2 days. Kelsey Hatcher, who belongs from Alabama, bloody blah, was born with a double uterus,
Wow.
both functional and with the cervix. That's weird, isn't it?
Well,
After going through 20 hours of labour pain at the University of Alabama, Kelsey Hatcher gave birth to 2 babies, both of the babies are girls. That's a different story. How many times is this happening? He's having 2 kids.
so is that not classed as twins then?
Don't think so.
They
like
won't be if they're different
no.
wombs now.
Wow,
That's mad, isn't it?
it's crazy that.
So you was laughing at the scientist one, weren't you? With the VR goggles.
VR goggles on mice.
But what-
Come on.
But what is the purpose of that?
Well, you just said what the purpose was.
So you feel what it's like to be attacked by a bird. Upon noticing the simulated bird of prey, these terrified, bespectacled rodents ran faster on the treadmill used during the test, or froze, both of which are real common responses to overhead threats.
So what is...
How small's the treadmill?
Well, not only that, how small are the goggles?
Is that when scientists made them glasses for a fly?
Yeah.
Is that what's the point?
Well, what's the point of that, though? Because what I mean, did we just react in the way they would react in
Yeah, are they, I don't
real
know.
life anyway?
Yeah. Are they trying to make it so that VR goggles are realistic or something? Why can't you not test that on humans?
Well, I don't know. I don't get that one.
It is a bit weird, isn't it?
I mean, you can understand if the mice were going to learn something from it.
Yeah.
But they're not learning anything from it.
I
They're
know
just,
they're
they're just
learning that
reacting
they're
how you would
scared from a
react in the
bird.
wild, either freezing or running for life.
That's actually animal torture, isn't it? Animal cruelty, surely.
Well, I don't know.
Get a virtual bird coming at you.
It's not like they're going to learn how to. All right, then. Well, this is what we need to do to fight a bird off.
Yeah,
Pick up a stick
exactly,
and waft it.
Well, even the mice get scared, but that woman didn't get scared when she was getting raped.
Well,
So the mice are clever, aren't they? Maybe that's what they're testing for people idiots like her. I shouldn't be so harsh, should I? Oh. It was very traumatic for her. What's this biblical plague of frogs?
Is there a video of that one?
that happens quite often.
Oh,
doesn't it?
biblical plague of frogs?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
is there a video of them? 'Cause did you say they were on the road?
Yeah, I'll have a look here.
Isn't that one of the 10 Commandments? Isn't there a plague of
About-
frogs or something?
Was it frogs?
I don't know. I'm
Normally rats in it.
sure it's frogs.
Frogs.
Oh, locusts it might be.
See if it's... Oh no. There's something there about...
Yeah, that's from the Bible. That.
Yeah, I just want to see you. And the frog shall come up on you. Yeah, you was right. I didn't know you was into the Bible.
That's one of those weird things that I remember from school.
Are you religious yourself, or...?
No.
No.
I believe there's something there, but I don't know what it is.
That's not it, is it? That looks a
Okay.
bit too old, doesn't it? It's not Australia either. That's definitely not Australia.
Or something.
Is that that one? 3 weeks ago? That might be it.
Oh, I'll try that one.
Oh, booking.com.
I thought she said
Yeah.
fucking.com.
So did I.
Oh.
What advert's that?
A plague reminiscent of
so
biblical
sh-
proportions, featuring. This is according to local vehicle of the creatures.
showing you it.
swarm-
It's not what we want to see, is it?
No. I thought it was going to show you like a massive...
Yeah. Swarm of... I seen a video of a lot of sheep getting run over the other day. That was bad. Like about 100 sheep died.
Well,
A big lorry, like, you know, at midnight, just driving down the highway, and then a lot of sheep's crossing it over. And he just couldn't stop. Just
Did
flying through
you
them
just
all.
say sheeps?
Sheep? Yeah, probably did, yeah. Sheeps. Capital S. So, you know what your plans with the comedy thing?
Mm.
Did you say you was going back to it this year?
I want to.
You want to? So, what's your plans like? Is it...
I don't know whether to just meet up with the others and go and
just
try
see how they get on, like?
round the corner or whatever, but...
Have you been
I
there
don't
yet?
know. No, it
You've not?
looks like a living room. You've been
It
haven't
is,
you?
yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like someone's living room.
That's kind of what it's like, yeah. It's like a living room with a few people. Like
So did you get
comedians.
up?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you, and
yeah.
what was it like?
It's like you have to pretend you talk to yourself in mirror. That thing. Like you're practicing.
There's no response.
The kind of is. There's people looking at you going... you know, like the... Wait for some kind of punchline type thing. It is horrible. It's like they're judging you. Yeah. It's not the best place to start, but it's alright for practicing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to. But I'd have to know what my goal is for doing it. What my
Yeah.
reason is for doing it. I'm
Right.
not going to become a comedian, so why? My
Why
motive,
carry
what's
it
my
on?
motive, yeah? What's your motive to do it?
Yeah.
Because I think my motive to do it the first time was a bucket list. It was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd love to be a stand-up comedian. So it's
Yeah.
a bucket list, let's have a go.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I think they put you off a bit, don't they? Tell you how hard it is and
It is a
it's
big
how
pool, isn't it?
tough it is and stuff like that.
There's a
So,
lot of comedians, isn't there? There's
Yeah.
a big pool of people, and it's like, am I as good as them?
yeah. And they don't sound very nice to each other, do they, from what?
Oh, yeah,
People
it's like,
have
it's like they
said
keep
and-
to the little groups, don't they?
Yeah. And that puts me off a bit because I think, why put yourself in that situation if it's not a happy space?
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas when we did it, it was a happy space, wasn't it? You looked forward to
doesn't-
going and meeting on a Tuesday. And
Yeah, it was good,
we had
that
a
one,
laugh.
ain't it, to be
Remember
fair?
the first time we rocked up there and I was like, I'm not coming back here again.
Did you?
There was too many. I'm loud.
Yeah.
There was too many
Too many
loud
loud people.
people.
Right.
Remember that fella in the stripy shirt?
I got shating, wasn't I?
Oh my God. I was like, I can't come
What
back
a
when
cock.
if he's here.
Yeah. I'm glad he left that first
am.
day. Yeah, he was saying things like, what if we say homophobic jokes? Is that alright? It's like, well, I won't recommend it. It's like, what if I don't care?
It was just like...
Then don't come back.
yeah,
He's
it was
just a bit of gobshite, wasn't
You
he?
know when you feel people's energies and you're like, I can't go in a group with him.
Yeah, same. I don't think many people liked him, to be
No.
honest. He was an actor.
Right.
I was just trying a bit of stand-up, but he was clearly not wanted there, and he must have felt that because he didn't come back again.
Back the second week, did he?
Which I'm glad of.
I think a nice group then formed. There's a few who dropped out. I was a bit gutted about a couple of the girls. But
Yeah, there was loads that dropped out last minute,
they
wasn't
were
there?
really nice
Yeah.
and really funny.
Yeah.
And they didn't come back. But you know the one from London who just moved up here? Can't remember her name. She's just added us on Facebook.
Yeah.
She came to watch us. She was there on the day,
Did you?
which I thought was nice.
I seen one of the girls that dropped out. She went. I don't know if she was from London though. I don't know.
Yeah, she'd moved up here. She's
Right.
not long been up here. That's when she.
Like when she dropped out, then
I don't know. I didn't really, because I was nervous that night. I didn't speak to her as much as I
Yeah.
wanted to. But it was nice that she came to watch. So maybe she'll do it again. I don't know, because she was really funny.
yeah.
Really funny.
It's mad, man. There was loads. There was about. It started off with what 20 people, something like that.
There's
and it ended
23
up-
people.
How many was there at the end? Like 9,
12,
8.
12 was
Was it 12?
I think so.
Right.
Sure, there's 12 of us performed that night.
Right.
Might be wrong.
Yeah, 'cause it was 3 lots of 4 on the night.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
you think he's not doing it anymore, is he? The one that trained us, James.
James, remember
Yeah.
his name?
Is it James?
James Bay.
I follow him
James
on.
Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should know really because I'm messaging him to come on here. So
He's getting into his acting, isn't he?
yeah, he's going into acting. Yeah. He's got his own little voice over room set up now as well. Hasn't he?
Does he?
Yeah. He's renting his room out to people that want to do like voice acting and stuff.
No sound.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he's funny, wasn't he? I don't know why he's given
I
up.
like
'cause he's
Graham
not,
as
like-
well. I thought Graham was boss.
Graham.
I think Graham had us the last week.
The
bigger
bald
fella
one
with
beard?
the beard, yeah.
Yeah, he was class him, wasn't
He's
he?
funny, him.
What was he? A gag and bone guy? Is that's what his comedy place is? Gag and bone man?
Because he done what we done. He did it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And now leaving his full-time job to do set comedy up
Right.
and stuff like that. But he was really funny.
Yeah, Mick's on about setting one up, innit, for the military.
Yeah.
Would you go to that
Yeah,
one?
I'll do that.
Will you?
Yeah, definitely.
What? Will you remember you
For
set
the
for it,
military, I
Jackie?
thought it was just his mate's bar.
Yeah, his mates are all military, aren't
Oh, there's some army jokes then.
they? It's not only military we make, so
All right. Yeah, no, I'll definitely do that. Definitely.
yeah. I'm forgetting everyone's names. I was going to say, I forgot her name. The one that talks about going into that shop and getting food, and then she becomes the poster.
Iona.
Iona, that's the one. Is she still doing it? I've not seen much of it.
She
lately.
hasn't, as I said, the group's gone dead quiet, and so I don't think she has.
Yeah.
Because she was talking about setting the night up.
Right.
For,
Yeah, she did.
Someone who's
ages
got
ago,
a
yeah.
bar. I think it's one of
And
them,
that's-
you're dead excited, and you're in the group, and you're doing it, and you're doing it, you're doing it,
Yeah.
and then you sort of,
As soon as it ends, it's kind of
yeah,
like
you've done it.
Yeah, going.
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Oh, it's done now. But I will do it again if Mick does organise it, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Get all of them and push him.
Who? Mick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, push him to do more.
Get him on again.
Just push him
For
to
the
do
third time- for the
push him
third
to do the
time.
comedy night.
Been on twice, hasn't he? He's going to replace you, Stu.
It's not.
Oh, you mentioned something about that, didn't you, in the group?
About what?
About him becoming your partner on the podcast. Am I not meant to say that out loud?
Oh,
Who? What?
I'm messing.
yeah.
I think we need to have a chat after this stuff.
Snare.
Oh.
Have you?
Kai.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names lately. Yeah, have you seen his story in a minute? Where he's on about deporting him back to Canada?
Yeah, it's sad that,
It
isn't
is sad, yeah.
Well,
So basically, like, the saying, so his fella, he's got cancer.
Really sick as
and
well.
He's really sick, and he's, looking after him. And he's got a job over here and everything. He's doing really well for himself. And they're on about deporting him back to Canada because they're saying that
The relationship's fake, aren't
yeah,
they,
the
saying?
relationship's fake. I'm guessing that's based on age. Because he
Yeah,
looks a
'cause
bit,
yeah,
bit
he's
older
young,
than Kai, innit? But it's a lot of bollocks, isn't it? The people that are leaving in this country and then they're shipping him out. It's like, why? He's a
contributing
nice
as well,
guy.
isn't he?
Yeah,
And he is lovely.
he's doing his part and he's a proper nice guy.
yeah.
He's meant to be coming on here as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, he's funny.
So I'll have to remember his name next time. He's also, he does like filming, doesn't he? So I said, like, we'll have to get him on
I
to
remember
do
you
some
saying.
filming,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
sometime with... we're on about doing a ghost hunt sometime. Like, I don't know if you've heard of it. Is it Scouse?
Haunted
Scouse,
Oh, no.
it's called. And it's ghost hunters from Liverpool. And
Yeah.
they go around to like, all these haunted places. We're on about, doing it with them. Are we on about getting Blue Nation involved as well?
Yeah, didn't he say he wanted to?
He said he wanted to,
Yeah.
So we could get him, get Haunted Scouse, us, and then get Kai to film it.
Yeah.
Or Haunted Scouse can film it, either or.
Whichever.
That should be fun,
So
shouldn't
what
it?
do you mean you're actually going to go in houses?
So
with
we're gonna
them
do-
and, like Derek a corner.
So we kind of, we kind of want to
Yeah.
do that, but we want to set up the podcast, do a podcast while in a haunted
Because
place,
we've got portable mics that we can take with us.
Wow.
and then do all that.
You
type
do
of
know
fun.
it's real, don't you?
Yeah. Ghosts and all that. Yeah. Do you believe in it all? Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
to be fair.
that's the thing. You say I don't believe in.
You don't?
Yeah, I've got friends who go round and like will get rid of
Yeah.
ghosts from houses and stuff like that. So I know it to be factual. Well, as much as they're telling me, because I've never seen it. No, I believe in the afterlife and
Oh, do
the
you?
universe and stuff. But they actually, the stories they tell me though, is a little bit. I'm a bit
Perfect.
scared.
Yeah. So I've seen the ghost when I was a kid, but as I've grown up, I've just thought it mattered in a dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you start questioning yourself. So do I believe that or not?
I mean, I'm
don't
not saying that it isn't. I just need some kind of proof.
Yeah.
And Mum was at the bottom of my bed, an old woman, and I was talking to her
You
for
remember telling
ages.
us about this?
Yeah. And then my mum walked in and said, "You talk to?" And then when I looked again, she was gone. So that could have been a dream. But
I'd guess it was real though. Because
It could have been.
you can tell the difference between a dream and if something's real.
See,
yeah,
my-
but
my-
apparently an old woman lived there before us, and she died in that house. And
See, my daughter's
guessing.
done said some weird things.
yeah,
She was going to bed.
kids are scary, aren't they?
How old was she at the time?
She would have been about. I'm thinking about 2, maybe 3.
Because they say because kids are new to this,
Yeah,
to
the
this
closer.
world,
Yeah.
they're still in touch
Yeah.
with the old world, and then that's why they still see them, talk to them, and imaginary friends
Yeah.
aren't imaginary friends.
Yeah, it's same with old people. They said they contact old people as
Yeah.
well because they're close to death. That's just a bit harsher, but
Well,
welcome.
my Mrs. was put my daughter to bed, and she was. My daughter was on the bed lying there, and me Mrs. was stroking her head, and I think she was singing a song or maybe reading a story, doing something, and my daughter turned around and goes, "Who's that? Who's that woman next to you?"
Oh, get out.
Now we bought
I'd delete the
house,
kid.
the house that we've got. We bought it off. Her auntie died in it. It was her auntie's house,
Right.
and so we bought it.
Yeah.
And so now and again, she was a heavy smoker, never opened the windows. So the house stunk of stale cigarettes when we moved in.
Yeah.
And now and again, you get a whiff
Of cigarettes.
of,
smoke.
She's
stale
lighting up
cigarette
still.
smoke. So, but I think no, because you smoke that much, it's still in the walls and stuff like that. So it's going to come out now and again when there's a draft.
That's what you do though, you try and justify it because we haven't got the evidence, and,
Yeah,
and when you
yeah.
get the evidence you go, nah, I'm going mad, yeah. And you try and justify it, but I totally believe it's
And the second one was again, she must have been about 3 or 4. And we put The Wizard of Oz on. I said, "Come on, we'll watch The Wizard of Oz. You like that one?" She goes, "Oh, The Wizard of Oz. I remember watching that as a little girl."
wow.
What? That's what she said.
Yeah, I remember watching that when I
That's
was a little
creepy.
girl. So we're thinking, everyone else in the family thinks, "Oh, yeah, she's been here before. This is reincarnation, this and stuff like that." I'm thinking, no, it's not. She's just a child. She doesn't really know what she's saying.
Yeah. She probably thinks it's a different film from when she was smaller.
Yeah.
Even smaller than now.
Yeah, so Wizard of Oz. She's seen it before apparently
That's a bit creepy, that.
when she was a little girl.
Yeah. Have you not had anyone around your house? Is that the house you're living at now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a ghost person in. See if they can find anything.
Well, I was tempted to record. Get me record like a kind of recording device,
yeah.
and just
See if it
do
picks
what
up
they do
anything.
on the TV shows and that, and just see if it picks up
See if
anything. But then I'm thinking, do I want to?
I know.
Yeah. When you know,
They sell your house.
yeah.
I'm
Sometimes
like,
it's
right,
nice.
moving out.
Was you getting a Ouija board?
Oh, don't talk about I used to do that as a kid.
Added. Creepy, innit?
So real. But I always get told now it's bad luck and stuff like that because it's bad spirit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's demons and that, innit, apparently.
That scares me now. It
Yeah.
definitely worked.
I don't know how true it is. Like, I
Something
always
moved
felt
that glass and it wasn't
Yeah.
me or my mate. There's only the two of us in the room.
right.
And there was too much strength in it
Yeah.
for it to not be real.
I always felt like it was just somebody. There's always somebody who's like, there's 4 of us on this. Which one's pushing? One of you is.
No, it's not good to mess with it though.
Yeah. You're supposed to close it as well somehow, aren't you?
Yeah. And
Or
if you
it
don't,
leaves it out.
it's meant to leave the spirit
Yeah.
in the room and all that.
Yeah.
But we used to always be in my mate's
it bring-
bedroom, so I wasn't bothered.
Right.
It was always in her house. I never did it in mine. Because I was like, no one's staying in ours once we've gone. But yeah, I wouldn't do it now.
It's scary. It is too scary. And we tried to talk to some ghost hunters last time, didn't we? But it just didn't work because they was on tow, weren't they? Somewhere.
They were on the road, so they were using negligible Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So we kept dropping out.
He's talking to him and they're like, yeah.
And then it just dropped out altogether, so we'd have to then recontact them.
It's not much of a conversation, is it?
No. So we sacked it off.
Yeah. So when are we planning to do that then? The ghost thing, because I really want to do it.
Whenever.
Whenever available.
Yeah.
Yeah. One weekend sometime.
Contact them and see when they're local.
Yeah, definitely. You brought any facts for you today, Stu?
I've not. I'm very ill prepared today.
You are?
Very ill prepared.
Do you want to game a fact off?
We can have a game of fact off.
I've got one.
Against?
So I googled it.
I want to see yours at the end. At the end of the show.
See it?
Oh, no. Hear your fact at the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you want to play a fact off?
What's that?
So, do you say you can't read without your glasses, either?
No, I can see.
Oh, right.
I just can't see in the dark.
Oh, I'll turn
When
that
I'm
off.
driving in the dark.
Glasses.
I get you. There's some glasses in a bag down there. Is that yours?
That's my bag, yeah. From
Yeah.
last week.
Some glasses in that. I don't think they're right glasses, though.
Night vision glasses.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Night vision glasses.
When you're driving a car.
So is that a thing?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I can't see in the dark.
You're driving along a dark road
Yeah.
and there's cars coming towards you and you've got those
You're
like,
blind,
bright
yeah.
white lights.
Yeah.
So if you put the yellow tinted glasses on, it cools the brightness down.
And do they
It's still
work?
bright, but it's not as harsh. Yeah, it does work, yeah.
Because I have googled
I've
them
got
and then
another
I've
pair in my
thought-
car. You can have these ones if you want.
I've googled it to see how much it works. Because when I'm coming onto the expressway, then I'm coming from Widnes, Tarbuck Island. As I come round, I can't see a thing, and then the cars appear, and I'm like, it's like, why didn't you just go through Aylwood or something, like drive? I get used to it.
Yeah.
But it's hard of a night.
I thought it was safety glasses.
No,
Well, they
no,
can be used as safety
I've
glasses
seen
as
them
well,
on the
but
thing.
wear them in the
Can't
car.
put them,
Is that Ali G?
It does,
Respect.
I was going to do one of his punchlines and
Was
didn't
you?
know it.
Just
I didn't
ruined
know
it.
any.
Respecta. Is it because he's black?
I was just going to say that. Then. I was just going to say that.
I'm ruining it for you both, though, aren't
Reckon our jokes.
I? I know, yeah. Do you want to get them fat books down then?
Fat books or fact?
Fact.
Oh.
Oh, so it's in a book. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe I will struggle a little bit.
So the idea is to quickly find a fact and throw it out, and I have to rate how good the fact is. I need a book as well for scores.
What do you do?
So you have to throw a fact out from that book, and then I have to rate how good the fact is, and then Stu goes next, and then I give you a score at the end. So use one. Oh, not much in this one.
Ooh, I can see.
There's one.
They're all pretty good facts, so. Have you got one? Let's go then. Straight
I
away.
have. You ready?
Yeah.
Camels have 3 sets of eyelids and 8 sets of eyelashes.
Quite interesting.
And now I want to know if they're Scouse or not. I'm sure I've seen it in town the other week.
Russian eyelashes. It's a thing, isn't it? Go on, Stu, over to you.
98% of the 7 billion atoms in the human body are replaced every year.
97%?
98%
That's
of the 7 billion atoms in the human body.
That's a lot. Quite interesting. Over to you.
This one, and I'm finding it hard to believe. I'm going to go with it. 21% of British households don't possess a kettle.
What?
Is that because they have them hot taps now, though?
Could be.
I don't know,
Well, they
that's
have
pretty
those,
old. That's an old book, though, isn't it?
They have those
So-
Yeah,
thingies
so
as
that's what
well.
I'm thinking.
Those sinks with the hot water
Yeah.
coming off as well.
Right. 21%.
But then, like you said, how old's this book? Because
2015-ish. Never. Oh, is
I'm
it?
just
I don't
thinking,
know.
do they just not drink tea and coffee?
That's weird, isn't it? He doesn't have a kettle. Everyone has.
That's
It's the
what it
first
is.
thing you
Even if
buy
you-
when you buy a house.
Even if you've got one of those taps with the sink,
Yeah.
you'd have still have a kettle anyway, or I would.
It's the first thing we bought when we got a house, definitely.
Kettle and a toaster,
Yeah.
pack,
Isn't it? Yeah.
matching. And they always have to match as well, don't they?
Yeah. Same colours. They have
Yeah.
to be the same colour.
First published in 2012.
What? 2012?
2012.
Oh, it's old then, isn't it? Man.
It's my turn.
I wonder what the new updated fact is for that now. How many people don't have a kettle? How did he find that out?
No
How
idea.
did he know?
Do surveys, don't they?
To everyone in the world?
No.
I can't remember being
And
asked
this is
that.
just Britain.
Just Britain.
It'll be like a percentage
Average
of
in town.
however many are in the...
Go on then. Obviously.
Aerosmith have made more money from Guitar Hero than any of their albums.
Oh, that's mad, isn't it? From a game.
Yeah.
That is mad. Go on, over to you.
Oh my God. Where's this book from? I can sit and read this. There is only one pig in Afghanistan.
Only one pig.
One pig in Afghanistan.
And right, it's got to be bacon by now, hasn't it?
One pig in Afghanistan.
I'm going to search that one. I didn't see it right there.
Is that because are they predominantly
many.
Muslim and they don't eat
Pigs.
pork, so they don't bother having them as animals? Yeah,
only one
only
pig?
one pig.
His name is
Kanza.
Kanza.
Kanzir.
That's weird, isn't it?
Why though? It's because they don't eat pork. Look, is pork available?
Ah.
Oh, is he still alive? Click on that.
Is Kanza still alive? The piglets were killed.
Oh.
The female pig was badly injured and later died. Kanza was the only survivor today. Kanza lives in his own enclosure in the Zabul Zoo.
Wow.
Kabul Zoo.
Kabul Zoo, yeah. That was in 2016, so he might be dead by now then.
That is bizarre. I like that
It's
one.
weird, isn't it?
Tell everyone that now.
Yeah, it's just good, that. It's a big score for that one.
Oh, that's a good one. That. Richard Gere's middle name is Tiffany.
That's rubbish.
Tiffany. Richard Tiffany Gere.
That was poo, that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Disappointed in you, Stu, with that one. Go on
Okay, this is a weird one, but also quite fascinating. The magic word abracadabra
then. Yeah.
was first used to ward off malaria.
What?
Really?
So you're in bed and you're sick and you've got malaria, you go abracadabra.
Really?
Get rid of it. That's what this says.
Wow.
She's banging some good ones, isn't she?
Right, let's get looking.
Yeah. That's weird, though. Don't want no more name ones.
Apparently,
Yeah.
moon dust smells like gunpowder.
Gunpowder. I didn't know that.
Probably because they brought some back.
They brought
from the
some
moon
and sniffed it.
and sniffed it. Gunpowder. Blows your head off.
Next.
Oh. Listen to this. Hairy-legged tights are sold in China to protect girls from unwanted male attention.
Oh, yeah, so you'll get
What was
So
that?
you're going to put tights on
that
look like
hairy, hairy legs. To prevent men from trying
I
to
think a
piss
few
on
of
them.
my mates must have them. I'm going to say that now. You've got them tights
You've
on.
got them Chinese tights on, haven't you?
Doesn't bother me that I'm not body fascist. So.
Bloody Bill pad. What's you? You found them well quick though. You feel like you got your next one there.
I have.
Oh,
Lightning strikes the Earth 8.6 million times a day, or about 100 times a second.
100 times a second. That's a lot of it. Lightning strikes, isn't it? Dangerous stuff, that, innit? Imagine that hitting you.
Oh, God.
Lightning.
Seen that video of man getting hit twice?
That's unlucky.
He
Really?
gets hit once, then you see him sort of get back up, staggering, he gets it again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If God is real, he doesn't like him, does he? What's he?
I've got two here and I can't decide which one's better.
I've
I'm just
both.
going to go with the first one. All the pandas in the world belong to China.
They belong to China?
Belong to China.
I didn't know you could own an animal. Do we own swans?
Well, the Queen does.
All of them in the world?
Yeah, they're all protected by
Wait,
the Queen.
What
Or
do
the
we
king.
Own? What do we own?
Swans.
Really?
Yeah, all the
So even if it's over in like...
all swans in the UK are owned by.
Oh, in the UK?
Yeah, but this is in the world.
That's in the world,
Oh, is
though?
that-
All the
world?
pandas in the world belong to China.
All right, okay.
That's weird, isn't it? I didn't know you could own an
So
animal.
all the ones in the zoo, what do we rent them off? China?
Made in China, it says on them.
I was going to say that. Put a label in.
Yeah, labels on them. Oh, geez.
Each year, drug baron Pablo Escobar had to write off 10% of his cash holdings because of rats nibbling away at his huge stash of banknotes. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you?
Rats were eating his money?
Yeah.
You'd be devoed. That must be a few quid.
That must be what's happened to my wallet.
Rats are eating
It's always empty.
Yeah.
Or was that called a daughter?
Yeah.
A key ingredient of gunpowder, we're following up on the gunpowder one,
Oh, wait up.
is human
Crossover.
urine.
The what?
A key ingredient of gunpowder is human urine.
Is that still a thing?
Don't know.
That's weird, isn't it?
Imagine that. Is that nearly ready now? Hang
Is
on a
that- is
minute.
Yeah, that's someone's job. Just pissing in gunpowder.
Yeah, what do you do? I just go for a wee.
Just go for a wee and get paid for it.
I'm always busy around the 5th of November.
Yeah. Overtime's killing me. Go on.
If a vampire were to feed once a day and turn each of his victims into a vampire,
Yeah.
the entire human population of the planet would become vampires in just over a month.
That's quick, isn't it?
That's scary if it was true.
Rapid, that. Then what would they eat? After a month, they'd starve?
Oh, yeah. You'd have to...
That'd be a bit daft, wouldn't it?
They'd have to farm
You'd have
humans.
to farm
wouldn't
humans, yeah. Well, that was interesting, though. I'm just going to say, it looks like you're not going to win this one, Stu.
you? Yeah.
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah. Over to you.
Okay. The ingredient that makes Brussels sprouts bitter
Yeah.
is cyanide.
Ooh.
It's horrible, that.
No wonder my bowels are affected.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded dead real then.
Jesus.
The sun takes 220 million years to orbit the galaxy. A journey it has made 20 times so far.
Interesting. Bringing it back at the end, though.
Margaret
you?
Thatcher was offered passport number 007, but turned it down.
Really? You'd well have that, wouldn't you?
Oh, God.
007.
Definitely have it, wouldn't you be like that with your passport?
Yeah, definitely. That's well a good number. I didn't even know a passport number could be 3 numbers.
It must be like
Mine's
the
about
ends
16,
bit, mustn't
innit?
No, it's six numbers.
Is it 6
It
numbers?
must be the last 3 numbers, mustn't it?
Ah, right.
Unless they have a special
Yeah.
passport.
007 type one. What's you, Stu?
There are thought to be 100,000 uncharted mountains under the sea. Only 1,000 or so have ever been mapped.
What? 1,000 what?
Mountains under the sea.
Under the sea? Alright, there's buildings under the sea as well. I don't know what it is. Last one?
People who die of old age are more likely to die at 11 a.m. than any other time.
That's weird,
That's
isn't it?
weird, isn't it? Why that particular time?
It'd be good to know that, wouldn't it? I'd like to know that. Apparently, a lot of older people die in November as well than any other month.
11 a.m. What's with that? 11 for not. So November 11 a.m. You need to avoid that time when you're old, don't you?
Like, I'm 75 now, I'm not here.
Yeah. Let's get up and move.
I'm by the time here.
Going to Benidorm.
Christ. That's weird though. That's one's true.
George W. Bushed.
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 George W. Bush.
George W. Bush.
Dodge.
Shall I start again?
Yeah, go. Try it again. Let's go from
George W. Bush named The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle as his favourite childhood book.
Yeah.
It was published when he was 23 years old.
What? Really?
That's what it says here.
What a numpty. So he read that when he was
He was
older
a bit of a
then?
numpty, wasn't he?
Or he read it before it was published. That's the way
23
I heard it.
20 years before it was published, so.
It was his favourite childhood book. It was published when he was 23 years old.
So he must have read it as a kid.
Oh?
I don't know, before it was published.
Well, it was only...
It might have been wrote
Yeah.
and someone read
So
it to him, but it was never ever published. So like, if I wrote a book
right.
now and one of my kids read it, that then
Yeah.
I publish it in 20 years, that'd be my kid's
Yeah,
favourite
yeah.
book still. That's the way I've just read it.
It could be. You could be right.
Could be, yeah. I'll take
Or
it
it was
as,
just because he was a numpty. And
I'll just take it as either he was lying or he read a kid's book when he was older and thought it was that good.
Maybe he said it's his favourite childhood book.
And
which
maybe it
to
was
me
childhood
says-
in his head at 23. Because he was a bit silly, wasn't
well, yeah.
he? Yeah. That was, alright. Normally I'd count him up, but you've lost you.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I accept it. The guest
You got sixes where she got nines.
The guest comes first. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, you won that fact off.
But I've just got one here.
Go on then.
That was
Don't
relative
take extra
to...
points.
No. It's relative
Too
to
late
one
now,
of,
Stuart.
Yeah.
it was relative to one of the shows that we did
Yeah, go
a
on.
while ago. Just like humans, British cows moo in accents specific to their region.
No.
Oh, yeah. That's where Scouse came from, wasn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
It's what?
Scouse cow.
Scouse Co.
Moo.
One of the episodes, yeah. Mew.
Moo.
Yeah. It's weird, that, isn't it?
Wow.
But the thing is, though, how do you know?
I know, yeah. It's like that cat video that's going
must
around.
be
this.
like you said though, like in the northwest, it must just go moo.
Another one.
Moo.
Another one. Moo.
It must be. Like, where are they picking that up from more?
I don't know.
Like, the farmer talks to them, that's where they get the twang from or something.
Maybe.
They are meant to be intelligent cows though, aren't they?
Yeah, with the weather. They lie down, don't they?
Yeah, so
When
you
it's
just
gonna
look at
rain.
it if you go past someone and you see him
Lying down, it means it's going to rain,
just
doesn't
like,
it?
oh, don't go out.
Yeah.
Stay in.
Have you ever heard of a thing called cow
Tipping.
tipping? Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, when I was younger.
And it really happens, like you go
You
and
push
push
'em
it
over.
and they fall.
Yeah, but they do get back up. They said that you can't get back up, they do. They just
Wow.
put the legs in and get back up.
I'll tell you another fact about cows. They can go upstairs but can't go down.
Oh, yeah, we had that, didn't we?
We had that discussion, yeah. Because
That's
it's,
a weird
it's
I
so
don't know how I
front
know
heavy.
that. I just something I know.
They just face plant floor, don't they, probably?
I think isn't that the same with the bird as well? They tell you not to, if you can escape from a bird, run downhill,
Aye.
down a steep hill, because they're so front heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, they
that
can't.
They can't.
Go
They
down,
have to go
yeah.
down slower.
I don't know, I've seen that video of that bird, that polar bird
Oh, I
chasing
thought
that
you said
woman.
a bird.
A bird.
Bird.
So a bird can't fly down and go,
It's drafting down here, it'll catch you faster, won't it?
oh, I can only fly that way.
Yeah, I can only fly straight. I seen a picture of a seagull flying on a seagull over there. It was stunning, a seagull's back. Just with his wings out like that. That's how
Morgan.
lazy gets. Yeah,
It's a lazy one.
it is. Have you seen pigeons' nests before?
No.
Ever seen a pigeon do a nest? Oh, they're the laziest animals ever. The pathetic. Pigeon nest funny. Stay to them.
That's it.
Yeah, that's their effort. They're putting in. They're like council birds, aren't they? It's like I can't be arsed. They can stay to some of
One in
them.
the tie there.
It's like they've collected about 3 twigs. I'm like, that'll do. Stay to that.
They're not passing the Duke of Edinburgh, are they?
They don't seem to be. You see them on the road and stuff. They're not the most intelligent birds, are they?
No, they're stupid, aren't they? But saying that, Project Pigeon, just teaching pigeons to guide
Oh, yeah.
missiles in the war times,
No.
which is weird. Got a gangster one, huh? This is my chips. Some weird birds there, isn't there? Go on then, let's hear your fact that you brought.
I need to get it right now. Just done it on grey before I come out. So when you breathe out your nose,
Yeah.
you only ever use one nostril.
Oh, yeah.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm doing that right now.
I think we talked about that before, and everyone was like this.
Yeah, no, so I was like this before I go. I was like, my thumb's hotter and gone.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes, and then I tried it on everyone. I was like, oh yeah. And mine's me left. I don't know what used, but I can only use me left.
Yeah. I always got worried that, if it was, tied up by somebody.
I'm breathing at me right.
If you get kidnapped and they try it around your mouth, and then what if you got blocked nose? I always worried about that, me. Don't know how often I get kidnapped, but that'd be scary, wouldn't it? Dying because you got a blocked nose.
Oh, yeah.
I can't breathe. But I've done that though, when you've been messing fighting.
Yeah.
And your cousin's grabbed you by the mouth and you can't breathe. And you go, it's a horrible feeling, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's quite scary.
It is really scary, yeah. Well, that's all got today on their topics. You haven't brought anything, have you?
I've not brought anything.
Lazy man.
So I'm just stuck my face with each
I
other.
know, yeah. It's not left. Worse than Tom. Well, it's been fantastic having you. And last thing actually, you said you're adopted.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah,
or is it
no, it's real. By my nan and granddad.
Sure. Oh, right, is it?
Yeah, but I didn't mean to do that because I can't now share my comedy because my biological mum might see it, and I call her a whore, don't I? I actually took that out my set, and then I got a bit nervy at the beginning. I went, my dad's in the army, my mum was a whore, and I was like, I think it's because she's a whore, which is quite funny. But then now I can't share it in case she sees it. But then I think, but you are a whore and you gave me up, so here's the joke.
What do you mean? Is she actual whore or?
Yeah, she was a whore. I don't know if she still is. She was.
Oh, right.
She got like kids to different people and
Yeah,
never kept none of them. She kept one out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
Out of
when
6.
did? Sorry, I don't know if you want to talk about it.
It doesn't bother me
When
at
did you
all.
last meet her? See her? Have you ever?
That's what I was going to say.
So I last went to see her I was with Zach, so 13 years ago.
Right.
And now and then we get in touch, but she says I've got issues.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not.
Which is quite funny because I've kept my kids.
Exactly, yeah.
I had 3 and kept all of them, and she had 6 and kept 1.
Wow.
So what was that like growing up? Did you tell your friends?
Yeah, do you know, I always knew. So I don't remember anyone sitting me down and going, you're adopted.
Oh, right, really?
I don't remember.
Right.
You say don't need to tell kids they're young so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it becomes the norm.
Yeah.
And I don't ever remember someone saying to me at any point,
Yeah.
you're adopted, but I just always knew.
Yeah. I've never thought of that bit.
Even though it was my nan and granddad, I called them mum and dad.
Yeah.
Apparently when I was like 3, they took me to see Jackie, who's my biological mum.
Yeah.
And I come back and she took me in a room and was showing me shoes and saying, I'm your real mum and all this. I don't remember it.
Right.
I remember someone telling me. And I come up, there was when I lived in Speak, and I come running up the path. I was like, she's not my mum, you're my mum.
Yeah.
To me, nan. And so what was weird, so it was me dad's mum and dad. So imagine me dad, and then there's 8 of them.
Yeah.
So they're like me dad and uncles, aren't they? And
Yeah,
aunties.
yeah.
I stepped up. So
So
they became
you
my
became your brother and sisters?
So my dad was my brother.
Oh, that's
But he
mad.
wasn't. But I didn't say he was my brother. But his brothers, I say are my brothers.
All right,
Do
still.
you get me?
or-
Only me 2 younger ones. Well, the youngest of the family. Everyone else are just... And so my cousins became my nieces and nephews, but they were all older than me.
That's
And I used to
mad,
go,
innit?
shut up because I'm your auntie. Even though I was like this little. But now I just say cousins.
Yeah.
I still call our Steve my brother, but he's the closest in age. But there's still
Right.
10 years between us. He's obviously older.
That's a mad change, that,
But
innit?
it was dead normal.
It's like your world's just changed, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's dead normal to me. It
Yeah.
doesn't affect me.
Yeah,
Although
yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm going through counselling because I'm training to be a counsellor.
Yeah.
There's little things where I go, oh, is that because?
Oh, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I
yeah.
mean? But
Yeah.
other than that, it was just normal.
Right.
Because I always knew. You know, like, whereas some people sit the kids down at 13 and go, I'm not your dad. Like, that would just blow someone's head off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It never happened to me because I don't remember it. There may be something there. There may be, but I've never known.
See, I always joked as a kid and said, like, I hope I'm adopted type thing because I wanted to be my real parents to be rich. So that was like a dream as a kid. Not that my parents were bad. I just wanted to be rich.
You want to be rich?
Yeah.
So were you the one who said you grew up in Widnes?
I grew up in Speke, lived in Unscross, lived in Runcorn and Widnes.
Whereabouts in Runcorn?
Murdershaw.
Oh, did you? I grew up
Murdershaw?
Yeah,
What
Murdershaw.
What that was called?
Murdershaw, yeah.
It still is.
Jesus.
Yeah, Murdershaw.
You drive up to the big Murdershaw roundabout.
That sounds rough.
It is. Well,
It doesn't live by name, does it?
It wasn't growing up, but apparently it is now.
yeah, it is. It was same with
Growing
me
up,
because
it
I
was-
grew up on Halton Brook. I don't know if you remember a place called Halton Brook.
I remember the name of it, but we're in comparison. I've lived in Brookvale as well, you see. We lived in Murdershaw for a bit and then we moved to Brookvale before we came back up
So,
here.
so if you're coming down, so it'd be Murdershaw, Palacefields,
Yeah.
Brook.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
lived in Palacefields. I didn't even live in
So
Brookvale. I'm lying.
Palacefields.
I've just openly lied. I lived in Palacefield right by the shopping city.
So, do you remember Southgate?
Yeah.
So
That's with the washing machine windows.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, it's Legoland as they
Yeah,
called it.
yeah.
Yeah. So you had Palacefields, Southgate, and then
Yeah.
you had Halton Lodge.
Right, okay, so that's the other side of
Yeah,
the
and
shopping
then
city.
you had Halton Lodge, which was kind of the other side of the shopping city.
Yeah.
And I grew up on that estate. Now, it was great growing up as a kid. Absolutely brilliant. But then when I moved away, my mum and dad and friends, my mum and dad still live on Halton Lodge. I still have friends who live on
Yeah.
Halton Brook. Oh my God, it's like Beirut.
Is it rough though now?
It's rough.
Right.
It's
I
rough
can
as
remember
houses.
I left there because we moved back up here to Unscross when I was 12. And I used to still go back on the X5 down to Runcorn.
X5?
Remember?
What's the
It's a
X5?
bus.
It's a bus.
Oh, it's a bus.
Yeah.
And I used to go straight to Runcorn without stopping.
Right.
And I used to still go and visit and I had family there. And I can remember I used to play footy on the Aston in Unscross and then I'd go to see my mates in Runcorn and they'd be sniffing gas canisters and everything. And it was another way, they were still the same age.
Yeah.
And they were all like having sex and everything.
Yeah.
And we were like so innocent up here.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, people would say it was the opposite, wasn't it? Scousers are worse.
Yeah.
It was well worse. Going back down there to the point where I stopped going because I had nothing in common with them. They
Yeah,
were growing
yeah.
old before the time, hanging around shops with gas canisters and
Yeah, it's mad,
you know, like
isn't
aerosols and all that. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Going home for a game of footy. It was like, it was that weird. And I think it just went. There's still
Yeah.
nice, loads of nice parks.
Yeah, it's changed a lot now. They've got loads of new roads, loads of new houses. Done away with Legoland and put
Honestly, it was. It was
What do you mean?
like made of concrete or something.
It was all
breeze block.
The idea behind it was it was like cost-effective living, cheap living for
Yeah.
people. It was just flats,
Right.
and it was all walkways and alleyways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they had over in one area what was called the pump house.
Right.
And that what pumped the hot water through to all the flats.
Right.
The problem was, as time went on, they stopped repairing or upkeeping the
Yeah.
pump, and the houses or the flats on the far side of Southgate were getting cold water.
Right.
Or lukewarm
Yeah, because it was
water.
already used up by everyone else.
So they started to realise that, well, it's costing quite a lot of money to keep fixing this pump.
Yeah.
We need to do something about it. So they tore the whole lot down and rebuilt it to Holwood Park now.
Right.
It's still a shithole.
Is it?
Yeah. There was a pub on there called The Raven, and that's gone.
Yeah. I find that a lot of people that stay in the same place they grew up on end up being rough. You know, I feel like you need to move away from where you grew up to actually become better. Like the
it's
better
funny,
version
like,
of
'cause
yourself.
When we come back, I always take the mick out of anybody. Like, right, look at him over there with his hoodie up and stuff. And she's for that. Shh, don't. So, I can say it. I'm from here.
No, yeah. Have you kept the accent, you think? Oh, I lost it.
No, I think I've still got it.
Have you?
Yeah, it's not a strong Scouse accent.
Yeah.
I grew up with a lot of Scouse families. It was Runcorn was from the Liverpool overspill.
It was
kind of thing.
overspill, wasn't it? There was
Yeah.
too many people in Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, I got
so they
told that,
built
yeah.
it.
So they built
And
Runcorn.
everyone went.
Yeah.
It's because it was cheaper or something. They offered cheap raising
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and everyone
so
just...
everyone went. So everyone was Scouse over there
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
And then
So everyone
there was
became-
the odd different accent, wasn't there? Because I remember starting to talk and saying like, "Oh, have you got any water?" And my mum would be like, "It's water." "Have you got any butter?" Trying to like think
Yeah.
it was like from
Butter.
Runcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we were one of the few on Halton Brook that owned the house. We had a mortgage.
Right.
So we were one of the very few. It was a council estate, but you could mortgage as well.
You was the local snob.
Yeah,
Get him with his eyes.
but there was a lot of the plastic scousers as well. All the kids, right, you know what I mean, like, you know,
Oh yeah,
what's out, like.
like John Bishop or something. Where's he from?
He's from Runcorn.
Oh, is
Was
it?
it Murdershot? I think he grew up on.
He used to get, I'm sure he went to Brookvale where I went.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That accent's
Brookvale or-
horrible of his. He's hard to understand at times.
You don't.
Yeah.
You do. You don't.
yeah. That's not a bad impression, that, yeah.
I don't find
But the joke he made about Runcorn was he grew up wherever he grew up, and they had every estate had a shop, a chippy,
Yeah, it did,
and something else.
7-Eleven.
And the next estates will have a shop, a chippy, and a pub. A shop, a chippy, a pub. And what did they stick right in the middle of it? A ski slope.
Oh,
A
God,
ski
yeah, we used
slope?
to go there, yeah.
You have a ski slope in
And
It's
it-
still got it. It's still there.
In
Still there,
Runcorn?
Runcorn
Ski
ski
slope.
slope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like a big hill.
Yeah.
Obviously the skiing bit. And it had the miniature railway, didn't it?
Yeah,
Don't know
still
if that's still, is that still there?
it's still there,
Wow. So I
you can
didn't
actually
live that
ski
far.
down it, or is it just called that?
No, you can go
No,
ski
you
on
go
it.
skiing on
You
it.
skiing on it.
You
But,
can go and practice
It's
on
dry, a
it.
dry ski slope.
It's got the proper,
Ah.
those things on it.
right?
But that was there when I was a kid. And there's a
mad,
castle as well.
The castle's
Halton
still there.
Castle's
Halton
that.
Castle, yeah.
We still always say we seen a woman walking past over there. And the water tower, what was that?
Well, yeah, it was the famous old water tower, wasn't it?
That was
What's
haunted
that?
as well.
It's the tower.
Oh, these some haunted places, you know, that we can do
the,
the
water tower. The water tower is a landmark of one of the landmarks of Runcorn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what else do you remember? Did you ever go to Mousetrap Hall? I don't know why that just
Mousetrap.
popped in my head.
Mousetrap Hall.
I don't know if that's what it was called.
Well,
or
it's
if that
called
was-
Legoland,
and
not
it
a
was
place,
pink-
wasn't it? So,
I'm going to have to Google this. It was a pink house that must have been like originally Runcorn before they built all the estates around. It was like
Rings
a
a bell,
cottage.
that.
I'm sure it was called Mousetrap Hall, but I don't know if I just made that up.
Have a
I'm going to
look.
have to
Let's have a
Google
look,
that in a
see.
minute.
yeah.
It
Or if
does
that's
actually
what,
ring
if
a
that's
bell.
what we called
Nice.
it. So there was like a big, I remember,
Hall.
like Murder Shores, yeah, and then there's this big field, and you used to go over it like that to the ski slope. It was like here,
Right.
and it was quite
Any of
scary, and
these?
it was like a pink cottage.
Eh,
I have to go on my Facebook now and speak to
see
my
any of
old,
that.
my
Put
old
in
Runcorn
pink
friends.
cottage.
I don't know why
Might
that's just
go in.
popped in my head because I've not had that memory for a long time. But I'm sure we called it Mousetrap Hall.
can't see anything.
I'm gonna have to Google this now, aren't I?
Yeah.
It's all in your head.
Type. Well, while you're up there, then type in Southgate,
Yeah.
Southgate.
and you'll see what we mean.
Isn't it called Southgate Arena?
What's this? The ski slope, this?
No,
Southgate, just
Southgate Estate, Runcorn.
right.
Look at it.
Oh, is that what you call Legoland?
Yeah, that was. What
See
I-
with the
that was
washing,
what I-
we used to
Wow.
call it the washing machines because they were like washing machine windows.
Oh yeah, that looks rough, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like
It was-
Teletubbies
it
house, doesn't it?
It was an award-winning estate when
Yeah.
it was first built, and it was like, oh yeah, like this is interesting, this is new and fancy. But then they realised it was a
You know what was good though?
crap.
Where we were, you could never park your car outside your house. You know, your car was always about 2 miles
Yeah.
in the little things. And so you couldn't park outside your house. And I've just thought then, imagine, I don't think we did weekly shops then.
That looks rough, doesn't it? I bet at the time it was like different, wasn't it? And like
It was. Well,
oh.
that was the appeal of it. It was different.
Yeah.
It was cost
Architects on
effective.
that.
It was new, wasn't it? And
Yeah, it was cost
then it
effective
just
to
ended up
live.
full of smackheads.
Yeah.
as they always do. That's crazy, though. There's so many derelict houses in Liverpool, though, isn't there? I don't know why they don't just buy them, do them up a little bit, and
But it
put all smack heads in them.
because they did a load down. If you go down Edge Lane, they tore the load down there, didn't they?
Yeah.
But it's cheaper to tear them down and rebuild than it is to
Is it?
refurbish. Apparently.
Because there's that much
'Cause
work
they're
he's
that
doing.
old.
Right?
It's a shame, really, because there's some gorgeous houses down that way, isn't there? Where, at once upon a time, that was where the rich people lived.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
where people who had money lived, didn't they? And
Yeah. But it's so many homeless at the minute in Liverpool. It's like, why not just give them one of them houses, even if it's derelict and crap. At least it's a bit of shelter, innit?
Mm.
I did go into town the other day, though. I don't go in often. It was when we were doing the comedy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they have tents and that now.
They do, don't they?
When I was last time in Liverpool, they was on the street with like
It's like a tent
bag,
estate,
and now
isn't it?
they've got like proper go outdoors set up. I thought like,
They have,
I'm
haven't
gonna
they?
go and have a look in this one.
Yeah. You know, they're massive as well. The tents, about 6 people in each tent.
Yeah.
It's mad. But what a life that is. I'd rather go to jail me than be on
I
the
used to
streets.
work with homeless
Did you?
in Liverpool.
Right.
When I was doing my social work degree, one of my placements was with the homeless.
Yeah.
And we tried to rehouse them, you know. And
Right.
it's so hard because they're so used to living on the streets and being in that pact, and they're used to it. You'd rehouse them, try and get them rehab and stuff like that. And the people who I work with, I'd always go back to it.
So it's like an addiction, isn't it? Addiction to being
It's
homeless.
like people in prison, isn't it? It's because that's what they're used to. They
Yeah,
always
they
go
wanna go
back
back.
'cause they feel safe.
Yeah.
I guess it was like, not everyone,
Yeah.
but the ones who I worked with on our project.
Have a lot of
Sad.
homeless get money for just lying on floors, don't they? So if you get
Imagine that, what it's like
a house.
on a night like this, how cold it must be.
I know.
I'm cold in the house with the heating on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine being.
Yeah. I think about that with my dogs all the time. It's like you're shivering in the house.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had a kennel outside.
Yeah.
How would it survive?
They adapt, don't they? Animals can adapt to an environment.
Is that what it is?
Humans are quite laboured when it comes to adapting to environments
Right.
because we're lazy.
Yeah.
Privileged.
I might shove
Yeah.
my dog in back garden tonight, see how it gets on. See if it adapts. Come out tomorrow and it'll be frozen.
Oh, great, done that last year. It was snowing. And I must have let the dog out, and he's only this big.
Yeah.
And I must have let him out, and I'd said to Gray, let him in. Whatever had happened, and Gray had locked up. And we can't hear him barking because we're in the front. And it was in that I said something nice on the dog, and he was like, shit. And he had to run down. I was like, imagine, like, the
That's
next
all
day,
right.
my poor little dog, like, in the
Frozen.
snow, frozen.
That happened. That similar sort of thing happened to us with the dog because we had a flap in the door for the dog to come in and out of, and the catch had dropped down, so it had gone out. We couldn't get back in. So we'd all gone to school and work, and the dog had been out in the rain all day until I came home from school. I was the first one home, and I was like, "Where's the dog?" So I looked out the back, and I realised the dog was out. I said, "Why is the dog stuck?" Oh my god, the catch! So we couldn't get back in.
That's like the days when you just go
Trench.
like that and open your door and the dog used to just wander off for the
Yeah,
day, didn't it?
yeah.
I used to,
What's
in Hunt's
that?
Cross, so it didn't have to be on a lead or not.
Yeah,
I used to
yeah.
just open the door.
Make
Our
the full-
Pedro used to go off walking,
Yeah.
and I'd be up the shop with my mates or outside the chippy getting our, and our dog would come past and I'd go, pat him, and I'd go, see you later, and he'd go off and I'd go off.
That's mad.
Yeah,
But
we
we'd
used to
both be home at the same
Yeah.
time at night.
I remember.
Really?
I remember in the
That's
morning you
mad,
open up the door, the dog would go out, shut the
Yeah.
door, you have your breakfast, well, go to school.
So there's just dogs roaming around that
Yeah,
belong
yeah.
to
Basically,
people.
yeah.
And they were all mongrels. There was never
That's mad, isn't it?
pedigree dogs walking
No.
around. They were all just, although we had a border collie, he was
Yeah.
pedigree, but yeah.
There was a big thing back then, wasn't it? Pedigree and then mongrels. You don't get mongrels anymore. It's more of a hybrid
No, they
dog,
call them
like
cross
jug
now, don't
and
they?
yeah. Stupid. It's a way of making money. You could get a dog for 40 quid ages ago because it was like two different types.
Yeah.
But now it's put a name on it. It's £1,000 now.
I remember
ridiculous.
we got our dog. It was meant to be a Yorkshire Terrier, and we got him for £5. And it was a pup.
A five for an animal. That's weird, that,
It
isn't it?
was only a little tiny thing. It was a little pup, and he was too young to come away from his parent. But the people that we got him off were just horrible. So we thought we'd just take him home and look after him.
Yeah.
And we thought he's going to develop into a Yorkshire Terrier. No, didn't.
What did it turn into?
this
Like a chihuahua or
this
something?
thing. It looked more like a Chihuahua than a Yorkshire Terrier. But it was like it didn't even turn grey. It was like
my
brown.
God.
Brown, and its hair on its head, you could quiff it. It was like a quiff kind of. It was a weird dog.
Yeah. So what animals did you have growing up? Like just dogs or you know, any
Dogs,
weird
we
ones?
always had a dog. No,
Yeah.
we had a Yorkshire Terrier. Yorkshire Terrier. I've never I'm lying again. We had
Just robbing your story, now.
a border collie, and then we had a black Labrador.
Right.
And my dad told me that he'd gone to join the police,
What? The
but because my dad couldn't exercise him anymore, he was getting. It was
Oh,
my
yeah.
granddad, wasn't he? He was getting older,
Yeah.
and he actually told me to join the police, and then the next story was he was gone to live on a farm, and I don't never know what happened to him.
right.
Trauma.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam.
And we had dogs,
did you-
cats, mice, guinea pigs,
And
rabbits,
any weird ones,
fish.
lobsters and stuff.
No, we didn't have
I
any.
had a lobster. Died
A
straight away.
lobster?
Yeah. Well, I've told this story on here before. It's I got a fish tank off my dad, and I thought, oh, cool, I'll get some fish for this. It was in my room, big fish tank. I got I started off a couple of goldfish, as you do. Put them in. Went to a fishing centre, seen this mad long fish. I was like, I'll have that. Grass cutter catfish it was. They eat fish. I put that in with it. It was just constantly avoiding this fish because it's trying to eat it, which I didn't know about. Then I went and got a lobster, put that in with it. Then the lobster and the catfish was fighting. Went out, came home. The catfish had ate the fishes, but then died of poison somehow. I don't know why. He floated upside down. Then the lobster got infected by that. That died. So all the fish had died, and then the fish tank cracked. And 100 litres of water went through my ceiling. I had a nightmare.
Nice.
So I've not got a fish since.
Oh my
It doesn't work
god.
well with me.
No, we've just always had dogs. I had rabbits when my kids were little, but that's about it.
Rabbits? Well, like house rabbits
Hamsters.
are. Seen them house rabbits? They're massive. You know, the ones you just have in your house. They're huge, like bigger than dogs. They're mad. We had Houdini rabbit was babysitting.
A Houdini rabbit.
Yeah, so we get it. We babysit it, put it in the house, it's a house rabbit. And then you leave it 5 minutes, it'd be gone. It'd be looking all over the house for it. You pull out everything out, you can't find it anywhere. And it disappear again. Somewhere. You're like, where have you been? And it just kept doing that all week. And we found out behind the washing machine, there was a hole to get out
Right.
into the garden.
Oh
So it's
my
sneaking
God.
out and going out. And we didn't know it was.
That was the funny thing about where I lived growing up, because it was a block of 4 houses, and we never really bothered with the neighbour on the end. Then it was us, our neighbour, and then my next door, but one neighbour. So it was just the 3 of us. All the cats would be going into each other's houses, having the food, sleeping, and then the next door neighbour had rabbits and guinea pigs, and the rabbits burrowed into our garden
Right.
under the fence, and so they had rabbits running around our garden. Everyone's animals went into everyone's houses.
everyone's
Yeah.
gardens
Dogs
and
would come in as well. And
Yeah. Cats are just like a lazy version of a dog. And it's like if you want an animal but you can't be asked looking after them, just get a
Get a
cat.
cat.
Yeah.
They look after themselves, don't they?
They're not very emotionally nice, though, are they?
no.
They don't sit on your knee and...
They got split
Well, some
personality,
do,
haven't they?
because
Scratch your eyes out.
well, I had a cat that did that. Would be
That was
affectionate.
nice.
You could lie there on the couch and it'd jump up and land in your chest, start purring, padding, and then go to sleep.
Yeah. We had one like
Oh,
that, but
Billy.
then they'll just flip and just scratch you for no reason. You're purring away and then they go, what have I done?
The cat we've got now, I think, has got autism.
Why? Why?
It's just weird, a cat. It doesn't like being affectionate unless
Yeah.
it wants to be affectionate.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you try and
on
stroke
its-
it, it'd
on
just run
its
off.
term.
And then it'd go down, you'd let it out, but then it wouldn't come back in straight away. So you let it back in,
Yeah.
and then it would only then go back out if it knew there was food down. So you'd have to put food down, and then it'd go back out.
Yeah.
Then go out for a bit, then come back in, and then check the food's still there. Go and sit down somewhere. Oh, that was a weird cat. She's
It's like
just
a bit in
weird.
the ass.
I've never had a normal animal. I don't know what a normal animal is, but I've never had an animal that you see everybody else is like, you seem to have great relationships with it. It's, why have I got this?
The offspring.
With the runts.
Bloody hell. Right, yeah, do you want to wrap this up then?
We can do.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Go on.
We've got your guest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's part of your set, this.
I
It's
love
a
it.
boomerang. We've wrote
love
it.
it.
Boomerangs don't always come back, but you can always come back to get fact.
I love it.
There you go.
That was one of my jokes.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember
Yeah.
it? That's made me laugh. That's going on my wall. Have you got where you put your little plaque, your little comedy thing? I love mine. You know when we
good, isn't
got
it?
them and we were like, fucking hell's that?
Yeah, it's
That's
cool,
it.
isn't it? It's
I
a
love
little-
it.
It's like a little
Like,
trophy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never even noticed all
Yeah.
this.
God, I've won the MMA for the MMA one.
Have you done the boxing, didn't you?
The MMA one, that one.
Oh, so it wasn't even boxing?
no, it was
That's
M-
even harder, isn't it?
It's cage fighting, basically, that one.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I did actually think I'd do the
Bucket list.
boxing one.
I've not got the stamina for boxing. I can lie on people.
It'd do my head. I never got beat though, and it'd end up in a real fight. 'Cause I'd be like, you might have won in the ring, but let's go now.
Yeah.
Gloves off.
Yeah, thought you was there, didn't you? Yeah, come on then.
Obviously, she'd have to be smaller than me.
Yeah. Bite your face off.
And then we've got all our guest pictures and
Yeah.
signed pictures and stuff like that.
What's that?
Oh, it's a movie. So we've had the director of that movie on, and we've had
Wow.
both of the actors on that are in that film.
So how long have you done this for?
A year and, was it 2 months now?
Something like that. Yeah.
Year and a month. Yeah. Loving it.
I'd love to do this. This is one of my goals, is to have my own podcast.
Is it?
But it'd be like quite a spiritual coaching.
Yeah. We can talk about anything, can't you? Depends what you want to go
that
for.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I love. I want to be. Well, I am going to be a coach.
Yeah.
But I don't want to call it a life coach because I think that sounds very like what? It's just a coach.
Yeah, like learning how to live.
Yeah, when people are stuck and just need a little bit of guidance and.
So how would that work then?
I've
so
no idea.
Would you have people on that are struggling, and you talk to them, or do you talk to people that are also professionals?
Yeah, so a bit of both. But then, I'd like to do this and make my own content for TikTok.
Right.
So I talk about, say, like I'm putting a program together, and I'm going to start talking on beliefs. And how our beliefs stop us from doing things, and how there don't always are beliefs, people give you them, and blah blah. It's quite a deep subject, and I think the way to build my business is to be talking into a microphone.
Yeah.
On TikTok, this is what I've been told. I don't know.
Right.
I've not researched it. So stuff like that. So I don't know who I'd be speaking to, or it'd probably be someone who's come out of it, or who's stuck in it, and we talk. That kind of thing.
That'd be like different people, or the same person, or
probably both.
Yeah, just like a mixture and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem we've always had. Like, if you or Tom are not on, you can't make him. Like, shit, I've got no one this week. I need to find someone dead quick.
Yeah.
So you are better off planning. It depends on like your shifts and stuff, because we have different shift patterns, don't we? So
that's why we were trying to stick it to the weekend, don't we?
Yeah, because we're both off weekends.
So what made you want to do it? What's your goal with this? Is this?
Well, so we originally started where I was in work and I decided I'm going to do acting because I liked acting in school because I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. So I started doing acting, did a few like little mini films and that. Ended up doing bad in one at films, and I said I didn't like that too much. So what now type thing. And I seen like podcasts, and I thought let's give that a go. And then we started off in my room upstairs, didn't we? And
I wasn't the original or the host, was I? It was Dan. Dan, who we worked with at the time.
Yeah.
It was just you and Dan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then I came on
as a guest on episode 7, was it? And then
the ratings went up.
You just
so we sacked Dan off, and I stayed.
Yeah. Dan got busy, didn't he?
Yeah, he got busy. He was training to do was it
fireman?
He was training to be a fireman, and he was doing something for cancer research, or I can't remember what it was now. He was training to do something. So we got a bit busy. So you asked me to step in while he kind of went on hiatus.
Yeah, and then you've been on it ever since.
And then the ratings just skyrocketed.
And then Tom comes on sometimes when he can be asked.
Tom.
Little Tom.
Shut up, Tom.
Yeah.
And so
how many people listen? Do you know that? Do you find that out?
You do find out, yeah, but it's been lower this year than it was last year because there's that many more podcasts now.
Yeah.
So last year there weren't as many, but now it's almost tripled in size. Everyone's doing them now, so it's a bit harder to get new people in. But if you get your regulars, that's all you're aiming for, really. If you even one person's messaging in or liking your comments, it's like at least I'm cheering them up, type thing. So it's all good.
But it's great as well because we get like actors, like we got Sarah Heim there. Well, she's coming back on next week, is it?
Yeah.
So she's coming back on. We'll have a chat with her, and we've had directors, actors.
Yeah. Space
scientists, yeah.
James
musicians.
was so clever, innit?
Yeah, musicians.
Matthew there at the top, he's from Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Wheatus.
plays Bay on that way with Wheatus, yeah.
I like the Dave
Bedford one. Was you there when he trained us? For a week at the top, were
Jake Johnson.
Yeah, he's been on. That went on for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, he was quite funny, wasn't he?
I think he was here for 3 hours 40 minutes on the podcast. It was a proper long one, wasn't it? Yeah. His missus thought we kidnapped him. Yeah. That's why he'd go.
Yeah. And then one of my favourite ones was David Bedford at the
you did that on your own, didn't you?
Beatle guy. I interviewed him on my own.
Wow.
Yeah. It was brilliant. I love that one.
The Beatles guy.
One of my
I was gutted that I'll come bit that one.
We'll try and get him back on. I thought it was great.
I don't know much about Beatles, and you're a big fan of it.
Yeah. He does his own Beatle tours.
Yeah.
Private Beatle tours.
Yeah. I'll have to do that sometime so I can learn about Beatles.
Yeah.
I always got told all Beatles are crap, they just rob songs. That's all I've ever been
I've
told.
never been a fan.
Have you not? Ooh. Stir off.
So am I
I think
talking
it's
now?
that thing, like, because you're Scouse, you love the Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I don't.
they had one good song, Michelle. That's it.
Is there a song called Michelle?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Michelle Moorhead. Sunday
Right.
mon qui bon très bien ensemble.
What? What's
Très bien
that?
I'm not
ensemble.
singing
That's
it.
not Beatles, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
What language is that?
Michelle, my belle. These are words that go together well.
I'm not singing. She can't help herself. I'm jumping in.
And then he does that bit. Michelle, my Sunday mon qui
All right.
bon très bien
What is that you're saying?
Très bien
Is that a different
ensemble. I don't know what
language?
he says. It's French.
Oh,
Michelle's French, isn't it?
is it? I don't have a clue.
Michel. Bon très bien ensemble.
Is it like a different way of spelling Michelle? Do you ever get it on the
I
phone?
think
Are you
the French
spelling
way
it
is
two
just
L's?
with- I'm two L's.
Yeah.
I think the French way is one L.
All right.
Très bien ensemble.
We've all got names you can spell different, haven't we? Like Stuart, you can be EW.
EW.
Do you get that on phone a lot? Is that spelled with a U?
Yeah, I get that all the time. So
No,
when
is that- no, no,
yeah,
in
what's your
video.
name? I say Stuart STUA.
Yeah, it's so annoying
I was
that.
going to say, I thought most people would spell it that way.
Yeah, I would.
Well, they
but
got STEW.
East,
Stewart.
Stewart. Yeah,
I hate that one.
it's horrible, isn't it?
I like my one.
When I say Stephen, they always spell mine like fan, like Stefan.
PH.
It's so annoying.
You can do
PH
PH
and
or
V.
V, can't you?
Yeah, but some put an A on the end. That's Stefan.
Stefan.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Names are complicated, aren't they? I might just be called Ben from now on. You can't go wrong with that, can you?
Brian.
Right,
You can do
let's-
that one two ways as well, Brian.
You what?
You can do Brian twice, two ways as well, can you?
Can you?
BRIAN, BRY.
But why?
And they spell O'Brien with an E.
Oh yeah. Right, let's get off this topic 'cause it's confusing me.
Bon très bien ensemble.
Yeah. Gonna go and have some tea now. I'm hungry. You've had all the sweets, haven't you? Have you had the good ones?
I've only had
I
1,
forget.
2,
I
3.
thought they didn't put bounties in them no more.
Just in Liverpool. I don't like
It's just
bounties,
after
do they?
that old, aren't they? Yeah.
Not bounties. I know,
Yeah,
yeah,
your
oh, the
chocolate.
packet, yeah.
Bounties in that one.
It is
I like
10
that
years old, this packet. Like.
10
Expired.
years old. What are you trying to say?
Expired in 2008, these.
That's fine.
That's it. Enough.
Is that hard enough from you?
I know,
You've
yeah.
had your fill.
1, 2. Only had 3.
I know, yeah. You can take your glasses now, can't you?
I will.
Drive
I'll
home
take them
safely.
off. Take me little shopping bag as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm waiting for yours to come with that. A knitted version of me.
Who's
Wait,
on
I'm Mrs. Friends. I'm waiting for Stu's version so we can put them outside there. Pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, let's go.
Has
I'm
it been
hungry.
ordered, is it?
Yeah, it's been ordered. Yeah.
Oh, sound.
It'll be coming soon. I'll have a little grey
I
version.
thought that was someone with black hair. It's headphones.
It's
isn't it?
headphones, yeah.
With a goatee as well.
It's got pins in it, though, innit? To hold the headphones in. I don't use pins for holding them headphones on.
It's a voodoo doll.
I know, yeah. Wonder why I had an earache. Right.
Nice.
Right, see you later.
See you
you
later.
later.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Enjoyed that.